Now there are many causes of subluxation. Let's take a look at a few. First of all, trauma. Think about it, if there's ever a time where you're in a car accident, that's usually enough force to misalign the spine and cause irritation on the nerves. One of the very first times in your life that you could be subluxated is when you're a baby being born into the world. You know, they've done research in some of these vacuum extraction and forceps deliveries. It puts 50 pounds of pressure on that baby's little neck as they're being birthed out of the canal. 50 pounds. You think that's enough to maybe misalign the spine and cause irritation in the nervous system? Yes, it is. I'll just answer that for you. A second cause of subluxation is toxins. Now we know everything in abundance can be toxic to the body. Let's say you're on a protein diet where you're getting just tons of protein dumped into your stomach. And your stomach's job is to digest the protein by using hydrochloric acid. Now there's two nervous systems that control the function of your stomach. The first one is called the parasympathetic nervous system. That comes down from your brain. It's called the vagus nerve. And that increases the amount of stomach acid in your stomach. The second one comes from back here between your shoulder blades. It's the sympathetic system. And that nerve comes to the stomach and slows down acid secretion. So if your stomach needs more stomach acid to digest all that protein, what will happen is your body will subluxate the sympathetic system so it cannot slow that stomach acid down, and the vagus nerve or the parasympathetic nerve from up above will dominate and you'll call for more stomach acid. Thoughts is a third way that the body can become subluxated. Now listen to this. You're stressed out at work, the paperwork's piling up, and so are your shoulders. They're heading towards your ears. Obviously, muscles are connected to bones, and that can misalign the spine and cause irritation on the nervous system. So if you're stressed out, you could be subluxating your spine. The fourth and maybe most overlooked cause of subluxation is leg length differences. Now let's say you're one of these people with a short leg on one side. Not everybody has a short leg, but if you do, chances are your whole pelvis is tilted over like the Leaning Tower of Pisa. And your spine would just fall over to the low side if it weren't for all the muscles on the high side pulling you back over your center of gravity. That is obviously enough muscle tension to start misaligning vertebra and irritating the nervous system. So leg length is one of those that is very, very overlooked and underrated, but a huge impact on our health. You probably know by now that posture is one of the most important things that I do in my practice. Right from the get-go when you came in, what were we doing? When we examined you, we put you on 2 scales to see if one side of your body was heavier or not. We did a muscle scan to see what the muscles, how they're functioning around your skeletal system, to see if there's imbalances there or not. I check your posture in a mirror. We look at your x-rays to see if there's postural differences and such. It is a very, very important thing to your body functioning at its prime or ideally. So watch this. My job is awesome. What I do as a chiropractor is I look for the causes of these subluxations in your body. I adjust the spine, do whatever it takes to take the pressure off of those nerves so that you can be healthy.